Mr. Yang, former advisor to President Rodrigo Duterte, initially insisted that he is not involved in family's operations, but admitted introducing family to suppliers from China.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, what Mr. Yang said is that initially he doesn't know of the existence or the whereabouts or anything about family pharmaceutical. Later on, they did approach him for some assistance.
These prompted senators to move for a subsequent arrest warrant against Yang and formerly Director Lincoln Ong for supposedly evading questions of lawmakers. The committee likewise approved Senator Risa Ontiveros' motion to request the Bureau of Immigration to subpoena formerly Chair Wang Chuyen's father, Hun Wen-ye, who is wanted in Taiwan for fraud. The Wang patriarch met with President Duterte in Davao City in 2017. Meanwhile, Gordon called out President Duterte for allegedly protecting family and those behind the government's procurement.
The president seems to protect his Davao voice is another observation, almost to the point of inciting to sedition and attacking COA, a constitutional body. I'm not surprised because I think bilang mayor, medyo nakikita ko yung habit na ng ilang mga mayor na pinoproteksyon yung kanilang mga tao. Papuri-puri kung tama yung pagdepensa, pero kung nakikita ang mali, dapat tinawagan na nila yan at sinabihan na nila.
The Davao voice Gordon was referring to include former Undersecretary Lord Christopher Lau, who headed the procurement service of Department of Budget and Management or PSDBM. Next is now overall Deputy Ombudsman Warren Yong, who used to work with Lau in PSDBM, and Anderson Lo, who is said to be applying to at the Office of the Ombudsman. Gordon sees Lau, Leong, and Lo as part of a so-called cabal who helped in then Davao Mayor Rodrigo Duterte's presidential campaign, and later on landed as officials of the presidential management staff. Shariang Torres, ABS-CBN News.
The Senate continues its probe on Monday the 13th at 10 in the morning. The now infamous Video Roque hits a sour note with health groups who are now demanding the resignation of the Philippine presidential spokesperson. The leaked video shows Harry Roque berating doctors for disagreeing with the government's pandemic response. Bianca Dava reports.
Uncalled for. This is how Dr. Maricar Limpin, president of the Philippine College of Physicians, describes presidential spokesperson Harry Roque's reaction to the group's appeal not to downgrade Metro Manila to general community quarantine. In a video obtained by Marlon Ramos of the Philippine Daily Inquirer, Roque was seen raising his voice and pointing his finger as he scolded Limpin during a virtual meeting of the IATF on Tuesday.
At this point in time, ang marinig ho namin na GCPQ means na patuloy na tataas and definitely hindi ho natin kakayanin na, and we are begging you to please place na lang po ninyo yung LCR and the other places po dito sa Pilipinas on ECQ, and we would like to request na sana po ay gawin po ninyo na hard ECQ. Meaning to say, yung tunay na ECQ, hindi po yung ECQ na katulad nung nakita natin nitong August.
Your association would at least recognize that they are employing an entire government approach to the problem. Do not sit there as if we're the only ones right. We're trying to achieve total health. Who wants COVID to kill people? Are you saying that only medical frontliners are concerned about the health of the people? We all want to save lives. We're crying out loud. No one in government wants a single life lost. No one.
In the video, another participant in the meeting tried to pacify Roque, but the latter only replied,
How dare you think that we are not considering steps to prevent the loss of lives? Relax, partner, relax. We have to end this. Government approach, thinking about economic ramifications, thinking about people who will go hungry, does not mean we care any less.
emosyonal at pasensya naman po kayo, tao lamang. Doon sa rekomendasyon ng dalawang doktor, si Dr. Limpin at si Dr. Dance, na mag-impose ng hard ECQ lockdown. At naging emosyonal din po si Dr. Limpin at napaiyak. Doon po ako naging emosyonal. Kasi para namang importante rin po na marinig yung damdamin ng mga maliliit na tao nating mga kababayan na nagugutom na po dahil sa parating pag-lockdown. Kung meron po akong na-offend sa aking pananalita, well, humingi po ako ng abiso. Pero pinakailangan na pong pakinggan natin ang boses ng mga hindi naririnig sa IATF.
Dr. Limpin said she was surprised by Roque's reaction.
I think the reaction is really uncalled for. If ever tingin niya mali kami, or if ever tingin niya we are not considering the economic, but we actually were considering also the economic impact. It's just that pag nag-collapse ang healthcare system natin, and then so many more people will die from this pandemic, then I think wala rin yung economy, yung helping the economy.
Limpin said forgiving Roque is not up to her.
Are you accepting his apology? It is not up to me to forgive. It is, I think, ang outburst niya is, for me, no, it is not really directed against me. It is directed against the whole of the healthcare workforce. Personally, parang kung ganyan ang magiging spokesperson ni Presidente, siguro dapat palitan na lang siya ni Presidente.
Various health workers and advocates groups also called for Roque's resignation. Bianca Dava, ABS-CBN News.
Metro Manila to become the testing ground for a new quarantine policy next week. Malacanang is apologizing to business owners over the government's flip-flopping on the region's quarantine status. Pia Gutierrez reports.
The Philippines will implement a new quarantine policy. The Interagency Task Force on COVID-19 approved provisionally the guidelines on the pilot testing of the alert level system in Metro Manila. The new strategy will focus on granular lockdowns in areas with high COVID-19 infections instead of more widespread quarantines. Under the new strategy, local government units can lock down specific areas upon the recommendation of a local health official. Only healthcare workers, overseas Philippine workers, and emergency cases will be allowed to go in and out of areas under lockdown. The LGU and the Social Welfare Department will provide assistance to families and individuals affected by the lockdown.
Well, talagang ang tagumpay po nito ay nakasalalay sa mga lokal na pamahalaan. Itong granular lockdown naman, dati na nang ginagawa ng mga lokal na pamahalaan. Pinapahinting lang talaga natin. Pero magbibigay naman po tayo ng ayuda para hindi na sila, in fact, hindi lang ayuda ang bibigay natin. Pagkain lang ang bibigay natin para meron na sila makakain habang sila po ay naka-lockdown.
Aside from granular lockdowns, the new strategy also calls for the implementation of a new and supposed simpler alert level system. Unlike current quarantine classifications, restrictions of alert levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be on 3 Cs, or close contact activities, closed areas, and crowded areas.
Ano po ba itong mga